Hey guys, this is KelsiThePyrofly here, back on our Christmas Advent Calendar map, and as you can see, everything is now unlocked. And I know, guys, there's 2 days left. That would be December 23rd and December 24th, and I meant to have that video up on the 24th, that would be yesterday. But unfortunately, my computer was lagging, and it made my audio lagging, and basically messed up my whole entire video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play those games one more time for you guys, and then we'll be done with this map. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and I'm just gonna get started. I am actually just going to fly up here so I don't have to try to mess with the ladders and things, because that never goes well for me. Let's see, the 23rd is this right here. It says falling presents, but that's actually incorrect. Game mode 2. I know it's gonna happen. This never works for me. Like, for some reason, I always like glitch through stuff when I try to fly. It's actually really embarrassing. Alright, you know what? Just don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, game. I'll do this if I want to. I'll do it if I want to. Alright. There. So now we are back in game mode 0. This says falling presents, but that's not actually what it is. It's actually something to do with snowmen. The lost snowman. You built a snowman, but the next night it was broken and stolen. Find the 5 parts of the snowman and return them to the spawn to build the snowman. So basically, some jerky bullies, probably these guys, stole our snowman pieces, and we need to rebuild our snowman. And at the same time, we can exact a little much-deserved revenge on these little zombie punks right here, who are complete jerkwads to everybody. Because guys, don't steal somebody's snowman. That's just mean. It's just mean and hurtful. Okay, don't do that. Because this is what happens. If you steal my snowman, I'm gonna smack you over the head with this here sword, and that's not gonna be pleasant for you. So hopefully I will just be able to grab those parts. We'll see if I can actually remember where they all are. Because seriously, this took me an extraordinarily long time last time. And you can actually shift into here, by the way, which is kind of interesting. You can't actually walk through there because of the 1 level of snow on there, but you can shift. It actually does reduce the size of your hitbox just slightly, and that is something that I actually learned from playing that one puzzle map a while ago. And I'm so glad I know that, otherwise I probably would have been raging at the door for like half an hour. So here we have a lever. I do believe that is one of the arms for the snowman. So then we'll just, make our way back out of here. Kill some zombies, and then we'll head on to the next place. We do need 5 parts of the snowman. I believe we need his button, we need his body, we need his head, and we need his 2 arms. So I think there was 1 there, and I know there's, let's see, is there 1 in here? Yep, there's 1 right here. This is his body. It's a piece of snow. Excuse me, do you mind? Do you mind, bro? Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. They're so mean. I think if I walk over here, it'll go ahead and place the snow for me. It won't actually place the rest of it until the end, apparently. But it will place this body. It will do that for us. Let's see, I don't think I've been down here yet. And I know there's 1 down this way, right? Yes, right up here. That's his button, so now we need 1 more arm, and we also need his head. And let's see, I believe the head is actually right near the starting area. So I'm going to head that way. This was actually the one that took me the longest to find, was his head. You actually go right to this thing, and I believe you go this way. Yep, and then you head up into this little cave area, and then you go down. And here is our snowman head right here. And then finally, guys, the hardest one is actually coming up. It wasn't the hardest to find, but it was the hardest to do. It's actually quite horrible. Like, I was lost in this one for like a good half hour. So yeah, I placed all of those. It actually did place them for me this time, but he's still missing 1 arm. We can't have a 1-arm snowman, apparently. So we do need to actually get him 1 other arm, and I believe that is somewhere in this igloo. But guys, this is no ordinary igloo. This is an evil maze igloo. You don't want to mess with this place, seriously. You get lost in here for a long time, and I did too, and I'm honestly probably still going to be lost in here a long time, even though I've done this before. So we're just going to have to see how this goes down, guys, and I'll let you know probably when I have managed to locate the arm, because This is not an easy little maze to do. It's actually quite extensive. Okay, so guys, right here we have a lever. And as you heard, when I flipped that, it actually made a breaking sound. So I think that might have actually opened up an ice doorway somewhere. I'm not super sure, but I'm guessing that they wouldn't just put a random lever there for absolutely no reason. So now I'm going to assume that I've opened up whatever I need to open up, and I'm just going to keep wandering around until I find what I'm looking for. It could seriously take a while, though, guys, because this is actually a fairly large maze as near as I can tell. So I'm just going to keep kind of wandering around, and apparently it was actually surprisingly easy to get here after you found the lever. So here is our snowman's final arm. I should probably put this stuff on too when the mobs attack me, but that's his final arm, guys. We found all 5 parts of the snowman, so all I need to do is make my way out of this death trap of an igloo and put my snowman together, and that will be the game for December 23rd. And apparently it's not too hard to get out because you just follow the mob silhouettes because, you know, they're just waiting out there to murder you. But they're not going to get a chance because I am going to make a run for it right here, right now. I'm going for my snowman. I'm going for the snowman wherever that is. I have no idea where my snowman is. Oh, yes, over here. I'm going to give him his final arm. And boom! Victory in the snowman game. Yippee-doo! And now I actually need to do the next game. So I'm going to go ahead and get into game mode 3 again for this, just so I can fly up here and save myself the agony of failing the jump 8 million times. And I need to find the 24th. That is this right here, the ice spike climb. And this is like a really extreme King of the Hill or something with like 8,000 million billion mobs. AKA too many. Basically, we have to climb the ice spike and reach the top and don't get knocked down. We're going to see how I do at this, but it's not pretty. It's really not pretty. Like, this is a rough game. Look, there's things that just blow up in your face. I do not appreciate that whatsoever. So basically, I think what I ended up doing is I actually set a couple of checkpoints for myself while I was doing this because it's actually quite difficult. It really is. I really should set one now. Like, seriously, I'm probably going to set a checkpoint if I make it back up there again because that's what I had to do last time. I was actually really unable to make this work properly because, oh, it's just so hard. Like, the things that you have no weapon and things just blow up in your face over and over again. It's very painful and actually quite enraging. So what we're going to try is we're going to try to make it up here and then spawn point really fast before anybody can actually knock me down. And then if I die, I should actually respawn up here, which will be good. Because believe me, I'm going to die. The mobs here are absolutely brutal. They do not want you to climb this mountain. They don't want you to do it. I don't know why. I don't know why we can't just share the mountain, but we can't. That's not how they roll, guys. That is not how they roll. If you think that they will let you up there, you are wrong. You are very wrong on that point. Oh my goodness, this is rough. I feel like actually, if I remember correctly from last time, it actually gets considerably easier the higher up you get because there's just not as many things trying to kill you. Like, see, look how high up we are now. There's only like a couple mobs up here as opposed to like 800. Did I seriously just fall down there? That's embarrassing. That is really, really disappointing. But hopefully, if you guys will just jump on down, I was kind of hoping you'd just jump down and like leave the top safe, but no. That is not what happened. Whoa! Now see, the creepers, those are absolutely the most brutal mobs here because they just wreck you every time. They just like knock you off. All the way off. So like it doesn't matter how much progress you made, you're going back to floor 1. And that really sucks. Just take my word for it. It really, really sucks like that. You see? And that is why I actually do set a couple of spawn points on here from time to time because otherwise you've got no hope. You will just die over and over and it's just incredibly enraging. Now I'm sure you could do this legitimately, but it's really hard. Now I guess in here we do actually have some weapons and armor, but it doesn't help that much because, I mean, everything just gets right up in your face and the creepers come for you and it's just not pretty. It's just all around horrible. So I did forget about these weapons, so I guess it's important to note that you do kind of have things that can, knock the zombies back a little bit, but that's not going to help you whatsoever. When you get to the creepers, those guys, they will just wreck you every time. Like, you just don't mess with them. Just don't mess with the creepers. That is, like, rule number one. And I'm actually going to set another spawn point up here just so I don't have to, like, climb this again because I really don't want to. But see, there's really not nearly as many evil things up at the top. So all you have to do is make it up here and you win that game as well. And then this is victory over the entire calendar. And here are all of the lovely people who made it. There are tons and tons of names. A lot of work went into this. So I definitely encourage you to check this out if you get the chance. Because, I mean, I know it's after Christmas, but don't let that stop you. Christmas games could be fun any time of the year. If you're watching this video for some bizarre reason in July, sure, go ahead and play some Christmas games. It's fine. It's perfectly normal, sort of. And then what's cool, though, is that this is actually not the end. But wait, there's more. Bonus minigame unlocked. Find the bonus minigame by using the door next to the advent calendar. And that is that weird door that's out there somewhere, which I was wondering about for, like, the entire time. Like, the minute I saw that door in, like, the first episode, I tried to open it, and you couldn't open it. But now you can actually open it. I'm just going to let you know right now, I'm probably not going to play the bonus game in this video. I'm just going to tell you about it, because what it is it's basically presents start raining from the sky, which is pretty cool, but all you have to do is catch 100 of them, and it's really not terribly interesting to watch. So I'm just going to let you guys know what it is. You guys are welcome to try that out for yourself, but I think that it would be more interesting to just spend the remainder of our video in here because we have all of the creators here. We're having a little cake party. It looks like we've got some turkey. We've got tons of food. We've got presents. I don't think there's anything in them, but they're still beautiful. But what's really cool is every single one of the creators has something to say to us. So I'm going to go ahead and read all of these little things here so that you guys know, because some of them are actually quite humorous. I think we should start with Santa, though. And here it says, "Thank you for playing and have a Merry Christmas." And seriously, guys, have an amazing Christmas. But what do you have to say to us, Santa Claus? Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Thank you, Santa Claus. Let's see, who's this guy? This guy is Nem Player. He says, "Merry Christmas." Or was it Merry? And this guy right here is the guy responsible for that horrible game where you have to try to correct all the typos in 1 minute. The thing with the impossible rage-inducing time limit. You're a cruel, cruel man for making that game. But seriously, bro, you need to learn how to spell, and if you want it done right, take your time, for crying out loud. Do not expect you or anybody else to spell check your Christmas cards in 1 minute. It's just not going to happen. That is my advice to you, sir. And who is this guy, the Herobrine with colorful hair? It looks like he has like silly string or paint or something on his head. This right here is MCTSTS. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope you don't only get socks this time. And don't worry, guys, I did not get socks for Christmas. I got underwear. It's about the same deal, but at least it wasn't socks, right? I did get some other things too. So I hope you guys got amazing Christmas presents. And I seriously hope that you, my friend, got something other than socks, because that is rather depressing. I mean, how many socks does one guy need? Let's be honest. I just want to look at these. Do you think these pressure plates do anything? It's just occurred to me, because just now I saw something weird under the table. Like, what is that? Why is there a bizarre hole here? I'm not even going to ask. All right, who's this lovely fellow? This is Checkminer YT. Merry Christmas. This is the best time of the year, and I agree, Christmas is totally awesome. And here we have Infinity Drago. Why am I at a party? Oh well, Merry Christmas. You know, that's an excellent question. Why are you here? Although more importantly, why do you not know why you're here? You might want to get that checked out, buddy. That's a little strange. You might want to, figure out why you're here. And here we have Mr. Kipol. Mr. K. Happy Easter. Wait a minute, am I lagging again? I really hope not. Seriously. Lagging is like the story of my life. I feel like that half the times I play Minecraft. We're in Christmas and I'm still stuck at Easter. You really should get your computer checked. And let's see, here we have this guy who has a really cool looking head, by the way. I'd love to see what the rest of his body looks like. This is a fluffy griffin who says Merry Christmas to everyone. Here, Quan Cyber says, my resolutions for 2017 are don't ignore people, especially around the holidays. And that is a good resolution, my friend. That is a good resolution. The holidays are all about community and friendship. And how about you, sir? Marjo says Merry Christmas. Kraji Japire, the other K dude, whose name I can't pronounce, apologies for that, says Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody. Booty156156 says Merry Christmas, and Ender Pig says Merry Christmas. I hope you get a lot of presents this year. You haven't been naughty, right? Dude, don't doubt me. Look at this face. I mean, just look at this. Does this look like a naughty face to you? Of course not. I have been amazing this year, and I got awesome presents. Thank you very much. I hope you guys got amazing presents too. And of course, once again, they're thanking us for playing the map and wishing a Merry Christmas to everybody. And that's pretty much all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this concluding episode of our Advent calendar. And let me guys know what you thought of this episode and just in general what you thought of this map. Like, do you want to see me do another long-term map like this? Yes? No? Maybe? Was it too long? Was it too short? You know, just any feedback you can provide would be awesome. Definitely go ahead and leave that in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, definitely like this video up and subscribe to my channel for more fun stuff like this. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.